Whether you're commuting to school, making hands-free calls, or you just want to listen to some music without annoying everyone around you, you need a pair of wireless earbuds. And I know that I don't have to convince you of how useful wireless earbuds are, so instead I'm going to be reviewing this pair of Galaxy Buds Pro. And although these aren't brand new, one of the major benefits of that is that they're constantly on sale. And as a student, I know of the immense importance of getting the best bang for your buck. You can pick these up for around $90 open box or $120 brand new. So grab your iced coffee or tea and get comfy. So the buds come in a pretty large plasticky case that fits in most pockets, which is good. And it also comes in 3 colors: violet, silver, and black. Continuing on with the case itself, it actually has 2 LEDs. One LED on the front to denote the battery level of the case, and then one LED on the inside of the case to denote the battery level of, you guessed it, the buds. The lid opens from the top of the case and has a pretty weak magnet to hold it in place. I can't tell you how many times I've dropped these and they went flying, running away from home like a pair of hormonal teens. I can personally attest to the case's immense durability considering how much damage it's taken due to my clumsy hands.
Emotional damage!
However, I can't say the same for the earbuds themselves. They have accumulated some pretty deep gouges. The earbuds are made of a plastic construction. It has a gunmetal glossy touch sensor on the outside, and as you can tell, there is no stem, so nothing pokes out of your ear. However, it's really uncomfortable to use for long periods of time. Because of its unusual shape, it has this really weird bulge on the inside, which actually hurts the inside of my ear and many others. What only adds insult to injury is its 6.3 grams worth of weight in each earbud, which makes it extremely uncomfortable. And Samsung decided to be experimental and decided to put in their oval-shaped silicone ear tips, which are actually extremely uncomfortable compared to the regular circular ones. The earbuds quick charge via USB-C, and they also wirelessly charge. I don't use wireless charging all that much, but I know for some of you it's a make or break feature. So the case itself weighs 44.9 grams, and one of the reasons it's so heavy is because it houses a 472 milliamp hour battery, which results in 28 hours of battery life with ANC on. And each earbud has a 61 milliamp hour battery, which results in an 8-hour battery life in each earbud. Let's get on to the meat and potatoes of the earbuds themselves. Each earbud houses an 11mm woofer and a 6.5mm tweeter. You can also connect it to the Galaxy Wear app. The app is basic and user-friendly, and it allows you to easily turn ambient mode on and off, and ANC on and off. It also has this really cool feature called Voice Detect, which basically detects a voice, and then it will turn your music down and turn ambient mode on. Aside from all those negatives, I do have to say that the sound quality at the $90 to $120 price range is almost uncontested. Again, I'm no audiophile, but I tend to notice more instruments when listening to songs on these buds. According to Artings, these buds have a V-shaped curve, meaning that the bass and the treble are more emphasized. Personally, I notice that the bass is emphasized, but it's not too much bass, so it doesn't sound muddy. V-shaped curve is very common for consumer earbuds, and I find that it works best with pop and alternative music. When I listen to pop and alternative music on the Airpods, I tend to miss that little oomph that you get with the Galaxy Buds, even though technically the Airpods are more accurate. You can adjust the tuning of the earbuds if you don't like it using an EQ. If you want an audiophile's YouTuber opinion on these, I'll link Critical's review in the description. But again, if you aren't an audiophile and you want an everyday user's perspective, you should still stick around. Because of its unusual shape and heavy weight, it ends up causing my ear to hurt, which is less than ideal. In addition to this, the touch sensors on the edge of the earbuds are less than responsive, especially if you turn on the experimental feature, which allows you to turn the volume up and down by double tapping the edge of your ear. When I end up double tapping the edge of my ear, it ends up skipping a song because it registers as a double tap on the earbud and vice versa, which makes it extremely inconvenient when listening to songs. Another thing that I think most reviewers seem to neglect in their reviews is how uncomfortable it gets when you have to effectively tap the earbud into your ear hole just to adjust the mic. Even when I gently tap it, it can be extremely painful for my ear because it's already fatigued from keeping the earbud in my ear. Even though I have relatively small ears, many other users have attested to this unergonomic and flawed design. Oh, wait. Before we get to the rest of the video, I have to talk about VidToon. VidToon is a 2D animator which comes with more than 25 characters and 100 full HD backgrounds and a whole bunch of royalty-free music. Sounds pretty good to me. They also have this other feature called Voicely, which basically transforms any text into speech with only 3 clicks. More than 600 voices and counting, offered up to over 60 languages. Wait, there's one more thing. There's something called Streamer, which basically is a desktop-only app for a multilingual video translator with a built-in live streaming technology. And you basically select the accent, dialect, and style from over 270 different voices available. If you want to go check that out, I would highly recommend it. I have an affiliate link in the description below. I would really appreciate it to help out the channel, and you get a deal. So it's a win-win. Let's get back to the video. I find that these are pretty good for listening to podcasts, but I find myself taking them out if I wear them for longer than 2 hours at a time. The active noise cancellation is about on par with its other competitors, such as the OnePlus Buds Pro, but one thing I do have to complain about is the amount of pressure buildup in the ear. Unlike the Airpods Pro, the Galaxy Buds Pro does not have a pressure equalizing system, so having ANC on can be fatiguing for some, including me. The ambient mode is once again on par compared to its non-Apple competitors, but compared to the AirPods Pro, it's no competition. Additionally, the volume can get quite low and pretty ear-damagingly loud, so I usually listen to it on medium volumes because the sound tends to distort at lower volumes. Case size hasn't been much of a problem for me, but I do wish that the magnet was stronger so it could handle my clumsiness. One huge annoyance, however, is when I need to find the buds themselves. The app has a feature to find the buds, which basically plays a loud sound, but unfortunately the skin detectors incorrectly detect skin on non-living things. For instance, when I lose them underneath my bed sheets, the Galaxy Buds think that they're in my ear and therefore don't beep, which makes finding them a huge hassle. At this price range, the other wireless competitors consist of OnePlus Buds Pro, Samsung's other Galaxy Buds and Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, the Nothing Buds, Xiaomi Dots, and some other Chinese brands. In addition to this, there are also some much cheaper wired competitors such as the MOONDROP Shoes, KZ's earbuds, AKG's earbuds, etc. Lastly, if you want a fuller sound, you can also opt for a pair of over-ear headphones. So to conclude the video, I'm going to answer the question that you are here for. Is it right for you? My ears have gotten used to its weird shape, so I can enjoy the sound quality and value at this price range, but I would not recommend these to people who have smaller ears or are particularly sensitive to uncomfortable earbuds. So if you don't care too much about the fit or you have big ears, I'd recommend these to you. But for everyone else, I'd recommend getting a pair of the regular Galaxy Buds if you want to stick to Samsung and you don't mind giving up a bit of sound quality. And I think everyone else outside of those two groups, I would prioritize comfort over everything and try to find which earbuds best fit your ear to better optimize your listening experience, of course. If you want to prioritize sound quality over everything, I'd recommend getting a pair of wired IEMs or a pair of good over-ear headphones. Ultimately, in my opinion, these earbuds cater toward a niche market compared to the other commercial buds, so I can't recommend these to many of you. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate you for making it this far in the video. And as a bonus, for all of you who subscribe, I will give you a shout out in my next YouTube video if it hasn't already come out. Also, I will be responding to each and every one of your comments down below. Again, thank you for watching and stay technical.